sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. See the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
Alrighty, what's up, you guys? Hope you guys are having a fantastic rest of your Wednesday. I'm your host, TJ Linsbach. We hope you're having a fantastic one, of course. Without further ado, let's get right into the introduction. For those that are watching through TikTok or YouTube, by any of the means, please click the link in the bio / description while we get to play with birds and all that fun stuff. So come join us down below. But anyways, for tonight's stream, we're going to be playing some more Legends of Mana, part 5. So we're going to continue where we left off, because we're still over leveled. We're still doing all the fun stuff. The last time we were kind of like saving the actors, but we still got to do more. I couldn't even make any clips yesterday, only because the ironic part was like the audio was kind of like all finicky as shit. So I'm hoping that the game is fine. I mean, I tested out, and I mean, I have to like look at it myself, so hold on. You might hear it for a second, but hold on 1 second real quick. Okay. Just double check and make sure everything works fine, so we should be good. Alright, let's do this.
Yes! Got some syrup. Grizzly! Taking this.
Alright.
Got some syrup. Grizzly! This is kind of exciting. This might be useful.
Fairy walnut. Hey, little cactus.
Look, a cactus. Huh. Got some syrup. Taking this. Yes!
Babu, bada baba do bum. Dub, bada. Dub, bada. Dub, bubble bub. Dub, bada. Dub, bada. Dada, guguda.
Taking this.
Welcome. What will it be? Excellent choice. Thanks a bunch. 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 Stop by again.
Welcome. We've got what you need. Would you like to peruse the web? Thank you! Would you like to peruse? Thank you. Come again. Welcome. We've got what you need. Would you like to peruse the wares? Thank you. Would you like to peruse? Thank you. Come again. Welcome.
Let's see, hold on.
Come again. This is kind of exciting. This might be useful. Got some syrup. Let me see. A rare item.
Cup of Wishes.
This is kind of
There we
exciting.
go.
I'm brimming with power. Taking this. Let me see.
Bunch of chests
A rare
everywhere.
item. Taking this. Yes. Taking this.
It's time.
Taking this. This is kind of exciting. Is this? Yes.
What do you got?
Kinda exciting. A rare item.
No Moogle. Alright, but now we can do the story.
The goddess's heroic. No. The goddess's own. Not that either. What is the line?
Mister, you look like you need some help.
Who goes there?
Nobody. Just some theater enthusiast. In fact, the troop leader asked us to ask you to look at this lantern.
The goddess's hero champion! Slayer of all 8 Benevodons! Oh, that's it! Put a load off my mind.
Well, well, lucky you. Think you're up to performing the part?
Well, I should rehearse once first before I go back. And stay and listen. Delafos and Cerulia. Act 3. Delafos' epic journey. At the behest of the Mana Goddess, Delafos traveled the world, sword in hand, subduing each and every Benevodon as it appeared in his path. The road was tough, but Delafos persevered. He single-handedly defeated all 8 mighty monsters, earning him a hero's welcome from the people he saved. Delafos was unstoppable for one reason and one alone. A promise made on Entwine Bridge Pass to his beloved Cerulia. Someday, I swear I will return to you. Until that day, I swear I will wait for you.
Oh, that's some pretty weird acting.
He traveled the whole world subduing Benevodons alone? We've had a hard enough time in a group.
I'm saved. They can't recast me now, but I better practice some more before curtain call.
Yeah, we saved you. We're good.
Doing your best to power through the hardships for the sake of a promise. Yeah, I know how that feels.
Did I enter from stage right or left? Oh dear, this won't do at all.
Are you part of the acting troupe?
Why are you carrying around a lantern like that? What are you supposed to be? The ghost of Alms and Solgard's past?
I'll leave the role-playing to the professionals, but you should take a good look either way.
Well, I'll be. It's like the haze is cleared from my mind. You have all illuminated my way in the dark.
Why, you're not just saying that, right? How can you be sure?
A fine thing to say. How about I spoil the middle of the play for you? Then will you believe me? Delafos and Cerulia. Act 2. Delafos gains mastery of the Mana Sword. Delafos and Cerulia begin a peaceful life together, away from the devastations of war. Until one day, an emissary of the Mana Goddess comes to Delafos, begging for his help to save the world from chaos. This fairy tells him of great Benevodon monsters brought about by the Mortals' War. Only one strong enough of both heart and body stands a chance against the fiends. Delafos accepts the mission and receives the Sword of Mana. Miraculously, his injured arm is healed and his former strength restored.
Okay. Delafos takes the Mana Sword and goes off to slay the Benevodons. Got it.
Why am I still here prattling on to you? I have to find the troop leader and let her know I'm ready. Thanks, I guess. Bye.
You're
Yeah.
lucky the Lumina lantern works so fast.
There is a bright future for this fellowship of actors yet.
Now that we've gotten the hang of it, let's use the lantern on the troop leader one more time.
Agreed. Back into the theater we go. We gotta get the troop leader to remember her part. She should be on stage. Time to bust out the Lumina lantern one more time.
if it isn't the alms. Thank you for assisting our actors with their warm-ups.
Is everyone accounted for?
Well, there is one minor hiccup. Our troop leader is nowhere to be found. Can you help us search for her?
Oh, this is terrible! Horrifying!
What? Did something happen to our leader?
No, not her. Look at the sky. What is to become of us all?
Oh, no! What's going on?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Take cover here. We'll check it out.
I'll come with you. The show cannot go on without our troop leader. I have to find her.
Stick close to us and don't go looking for trouble.
No.
Wait a second. Ace? What are you doing here?
My investigations in Lagrazzo have concluded. I did say that I would meet up with you when I was finished, did I not? Please note that I do not bring glad tidings, however. I observed a peculiarly dense concentration of mana power flowing toward none other than the Temple of Wendell. The Temple of Wendell, as I'm sure you know, was once a sacred place of pilgrimage in the days of Fadiel. The elemental power of darkness, namely knowledge, and that of light, the thirst for truth, have always been intertwined. Two halves of the same whole, if you will. For those with knowledge are wont to seek the truth. In the distant past, those learned people sought solace in Wendell.
Informative lecture, but we have other things to worry about. Namely, if that mana power is what I think it is.
Yes, as Jule has undoubtedly inferred, the Benevodon of Light has been released from her seal.
Figures. Always trust your roots.
Benevodon of Light? Oh dear. We must find our leader as soon as possible.
Delafos? I had not accounted for this.
This gentleman is merely playing the part of the protagonist in Delafos and Cerulia. But his Cerulia counterpart is nowhere to be found.
I did notice someone wearing peculiarly theatrical clothing wandering off in that direction earlier.
Oh, man.
Oh dear. Where could she have been going?
We should go after her.
For a moment, I mistook that man for Delafos himself. A brilliant costume, that.
Yeah.
Dear Delafos, my heart is forever with you. I will wait for you always.
What did she say? I couldn't make it out. Maybe she's rehearsing?
Beloved Delafos, champion of the goddess and hero to the people. Do not bother with me. I am fine.
She doesn't seem to know what she's doing.
We must keep a weather eye on her whereabouts. Dear Dalo, forgive them. Be at peace. Be a beacon of hope, my hero.
This reminds me of when Palomino went off on her own in Tata.
How far is our troop leader planning to go? It could be dangerous.
Dalo, please, stop.
Wait, don't go that way. Cerulia, you must escape from this battlefield of sorrow. I will sacrifice my arm, my battalion, anything to save you.
Dalo, I will wait for always.
Huh? What are you doing?
You were not in your right mind. I only meant to stop you.
Why am I here, of all places?
You don't remember?
There is a chance that your consciousness was corrupted by an outside force. I myself was once overcome in such a way.
Your conversation sounded like lines straight from your play. Was it rehearsed?
No, it was all ad-libbed. I just said what sounded right.
I can't even think straight. Oh, my head.
Hang on. Let's try the Lumina Lantern.
No, nothing. I can't remember.
The glaring light will obscure the boundaries of reality. This is what Lorimar's prophecy of destruction portends. The cause of this amnesia may be linked to the reactivation of the Benevodon of Light. Appropriate if the power of the elemental vessel stays the effects somewhat.
Light, like the moon, has power over the mind. If we can defeat the monster, everything should go back to normal.
Sounds like our only option is to stop the Benevodon then.
I shall leave the subjugation of our foe in your capable hands. Rest assured, I will see these performers back to the theater.
How noble. So you don't intend to grill them on this the second they're out of danger?
My, you are smarter than you look. I would be remiss in my duties as a scholar if I didn't document this incident thoroughly.
Let Aish do what he needs to. He's got his own priorities. We have to head to the Temple of Wendell.
My thoughts are with you, even when we are apart, my friends.
Yeah. Be careful.
Wendell, huh? Here we are. This place has been here since the time of Fadiel, right? The decor does have a certain nostalgia to it.
Was the world really that different back then?
Honestly, Sproutlings and spirits lived in a whole other realm, so I have no idea what you saps were up to. Never crossed my mind. But now I wonder what people hope to gain by coming to places like this. I never cared about that kind of thing in the past. Other people's business was their own.
You've grown a lot over this journey, Jule.
A change of heart isn't a bad thing. My travels as a hired blade were what really opened my eyes to the world around me.
Thanks. I'll try not to let my newfound altruism go to my head.
Uh-huh, so you were getting worried.
That's not what I said.
Like the truth seekers of old, our travels have brought us to this temple.
Okay, that's enough self-reflection. We have a Benevodon to defeat.
Right. We have a duty to the actors and to the future Alm of Light.
The Temple of Wendell.
Odd that Aish had no interest in observing the Benevodon.
I think he was preoccupied with the actors and what happened to them.
I see. A stranger phenomenon superseding the interest in the first. That does sound unlike him.
Help us out! If I turn it like this...
Aha! The key is reflecting the light, so we can move forward.
This is hard. Well, you do it.
Sure. Time to get more practice in with the elemental vessel.
Let's do this.
Watch your step here. Whoa!
Take this!
Finders keepers.
I failed. I wasn't by your side.
Huh? That voice. Can no one else hear it? Come forth! Looks like we've been teleported. Come forth! Thanks for the pick-me-up. Got some syrup. Grant me power. If I turn it like this... If I turn it like this...
I should never have gone. I would never have left your side had I known.
Wait, there it is again. Is that voice... Taylor voice?
You're mine! Take this! You're mine!
Come on!
Got it!
Let's keep it moving. I've never had so much lucre before.
Got some syrup. If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. If I turn it like this... 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 Okay, that did the trick. If I turn it like this... If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. Got some syrup. Yes. Got some syrup.
Val, is something wrong? Stopping suddenly and looking around at nothing. I'm here if you need someone to talk to.
Oh, sorry, no. I'm just trying to be extra careful in here. I'm fine. Come forth! Looks like we've been teleported. pick me up. Delphos had to travel the whole world to defeat the Benevodons.
All eight by himself? I can't imagine me a rainbow trying to
Okay.
Maybe we've gotten a bit too strong.
Please work. This should make for a nice warm-up. I've got your back.
Would the spirit realm look like this, July? The spirit realm looked more like Vertius, actually. But there were stone structures like this, too. Brings back memories.
Okay, that did the trick. Grant me power! I'm brimming with power. Got some syrup. If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick.
Alright, let's see here.
If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick.
Glory hole! Hole!
Take this!
A nice reward after all that work.
If I turn it like this... If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. If I turn it like this... If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. Okay, that did the trick. Taking this... Got some syrup. If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. If If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick.
There we go.
This is kind of exciting. Is this?
Grants immediate being frozen.
Let's rest up.
Do we always have to fight? I mean, come on!
It can't be reasoned with. We gotta fight. We have to stop that snow attack. Just what I need. I got this.
Glamour Ray! Okay, let's keep going. There we go.
Do all the alms have to deal with this thing on their pilgrimages?
I doubt it. This whole trip is a little irregular.
There we go.
All I wanted. It was all I wanted in life. And yet...
He sounds like he's in pain. Like the memories that he's got to bear.
Nothing is going to deter me. Please work. I'm brimming with power.
If the light passes through, the floor appears?
I think the floor's there the whole time. We just can't make it out.
Light leads the way to truth in all things, you might say, including the floor.
Okay, here we go.
Is this?
Sword of Fate.
What new unseen challenges await us? Watch your step here. Whoa! Take this!
Commando! Bullseye! Not so fast! Okay.
Not so fast!
Fireball!
That's what you get for underestimating me!
Val, you were touching your chest. You okay?
Yeah, it's probably nothing. It's just a bruise. Don't worry about me.
I think he's been acting weird since we got to Wendell, personally.
I agree. He thinks that we are not aware of his absent looks and far-off thoughts.
Let me see. Is this? If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. Okay, that did the trick. Grizzly! Taking this?
Just one more look. One more smile.
What does Dilithos mean?
Now's the
Come at me! Got it! Bullseye! Fireball! Not so fast!
Fireball!
Thanks, everyone. Power of mana!
We're so high up. Are we above the clouds? Please tell me this is as high as we're gonna get.
You can see the path that leads ahead. There may be someone lying in wait.
Probably the Benevodon and Daedalus. Be wary of both, Val.
Right. We should prepare.
Champion of the goddess, enemy of my kin. Your truth from the past differs from what you find in the present. My hitherto eternal seal is broken. I would give my thanks.
What is this?
Dilithos! Give me Hina's...
Wait, Val. Something's not right.
I am overflowing with power! This is the strength I remember! With such energy at my command, I will take my revenge on the goddess!
Light is but a reflection of darkness. Shadows breed where light is strongest. Pray, where do you fall? I, Salafia, will be the judge.
But wait!
Bring it!
We have so many questions!
Looks like judgment has to come first.
Then we better survive this.
Abandon hope.
Get rid of her protection. Our attacks might get through.
Come on, come on.
Abandon hope.
Attack.
Abandon hope.
Defense. Defense.
Abandon hope. Behold. Abandon hope.
Leave it to me! No more playing nice! Just give up!
Behold. Curious for me. Abandon hope. Triumph. Behold. Salamander. Abandon hope. I can still fight. Behold. Abandon hope. Time to follow elemental spirit. Behold. Abandon hope.
Maybe we should pass judgment on her. Yes. Shall we make that final call?
This is the end, Celestia. Behold. No. Nature aura. Abandon hope. So fast. Behold. Take this. Abandon hope.
Come on.
Behold.
Hit me. Hit me.
She's gathering her power.
Lean not from the all-encompassing glow.
Shit, not Moogle.
Abandon hope. Abandon hope. Behold. Lean not from the truth, all-encompassing glow.
Ulfried Kaiser.
Leave it to me.
Abandon hope. Behold.
Nice.
You are not the goddess's chosen champion. Nor are you a hero of the people. Why then do you fight?
No. We want to make things better. Not because someone asked us to, but because we know that it's the right thing to do. Tell me, what made Delphos change from a hero of legend into this? Do you know? The character in Delphos and Cerulia had a mission. A reason to take up the sword again and fight. He was the goddess's chosen champion. And a hero of the people. What happened to him?
Light is a reflection of darkness. Utter devotion corrodes into vengeful resentment. You and he suffered the same pain.
The same pain? Hina.
I do not bestow known truths upon mortals. Fate sees to it that what must be revealed is shown in due time. But I shall bear witness to your truth. To the end.
Look, the light elemental.
Heyo! It's me, Lumina! And may I say kudos for getting Silafia to see reason? Impressive!
Lumina! It's been forever and a day!
That you, Julie? Glad to see you! I'd like to say I'm doing well, but I'm getting deja vu seeing Delathos in the state. Looks like nothing's changed since the last time he attacked the goddess.
Delathos attacked her in that form? Why go to such lengths to hurt the goddess of mana?
We should warn her that her old buddy's back and looking for trouble, while we have the chance.
Do you think there's a way to seek an audience with the goddess when I take you all to the mana tree?
All this fuss and we still don't know why Delathos is acting like this in the first place.
Suffering the same pain that I am.
That is what the Benevodon said.
Yeah, it's gotta be a clue. Something to do with what sparked his need for revenge. I could feel it the further we went into the temple. Delathos is in agony.
The glaring light will obscure the boundaries of reality. Perhaps the boundaries of your minds were breached in some way.
All we've got are theories. What I know for sure is that Delathos is tormented by something. But no matter what his reasons, we have to stop Delathos before he upends the whole world. That's the only way to know what really happened, and have a chance to get Hina's core stone back.
Look at you! Facing challenges head-on and finding the courage to go after the truth. You're lighting your own way. Okay, I've decided.
Fairy?
Wait, what?
Soulguard Val, seeker of answers and truth. By the grace of the goddess of mana, I name you the Ohm of Light.
What?
Me? In Ulm?
But Val's already got a job. Soulguard.
Those aren't mutually exclusive. Liza was a Soul Guard once, and then became the Alm of Earth.
Seeker of Truth. A suitable pseudonym. Val was willing to interrogate a Benevodon in order to better understand our quandary.
And Lumina does have a soft spot for you.
Of course I do.
Okay. I, Val the Soul Guard, accept my new position as the Alm of Light.
Lucky for us all, I'm pretty sure a Soul Guard who is also an Alm will have no problem convincing our guardian friend.
Convincing who?
Just wait, you'll see. Well, what are you waiting for? Go back to the town and let everyone know not to worry. They've got a new Alm of Light.
That was a weird twist.
We made it back to Teratio. Aisha's probably in the front of the theater. Oh? Help.
You've returned. I assume that means you've dealt with the Benevodon of Light?
Oh, enough about that! The sky has cleared, and so have our heads.
We remember the entire script for Delafos and Cerulia. Now I'm sure that I can nail the part.
Out of courtesy, I refrained from asking anything about the final act until the alms returned. Might I inquire now?
Of course! Here it goes! Delafos and Cerulia, final act. The hero comes to the end of his long journey.
With the power of the Mana Sword, Delafos managed to subdue all 8 of the Benevodons, earning him the title of legendary hero by all those he had saved.
Knowing that such awesome power should not be left in the hands of mortals, Delafos returned the sword to the goddess.
With the war ended and the Benevodon threat quelled, Delafos found he had no more need to fight. His duty was complete.
He returned home to his beloved Cerulia to live out the rest of his days in peace and tranquility. The end.
There. Now that that's settled, the show must go on. We have to find our Alm of Light, after all.
You'll see, Fairy. We'll put on a performance that knocks your wings off.
Wait, I, was actually named the Alm already. Sorry I didn't mention it.
What? Yep. Everyone, meet your new Alm of Light, Val.
It was back in Wendell after we beat the Benevodon.
A plot twist!
No one saw this coming.
Heyo! It's true. I made up my mind and Fairy already delivered the news.
Lumina?
But then, what about our show? If we don't need to perform in order to decide on the Alm, what will we tell our patrons? They're expecting a big reveal. It's all there in the playbill. How anticlimactic.
Oh, I get it now. The townsfolk look forward to this play every 4 years, like Windine and Longren. The performers take pride in summoning the fairy.
Oh, well, things just kind of worked out differently this time. Delafos, not this guy, but the real one, forced my hand.
Troop leader, I have an idea that would make this the biggest show of our lives. A special performance.
Special how?
We add a 5th act featuring the Alm of Light. Then we have a scene where Val leaves for the Mana Tree. It'll connect the story of the past to current events.
You want me to act?
Not a speaking role, just a guest appearance. Maybe swing your sword around. Play up your alminess.
Do you want a part, Lumina? It is a once-in-a-4-year chance to give the people what they want.
My time has come. I've always wanted to be a star. I was made for the stage, baby.
It's a deal. The rest of the alms can sit in the reserved seating to watch the show.
Oh, wait a minute. I never agreed to any of this.
Thank you for your patience. Without further ado, Teratio presents Delafos and Cerulia.
I mean, this was kind of a nice plot twist. He was aimed.
Wow, this was our best year yet. I'm honored that we could see you off on your journey to the Mana Tree in our own way.
And I think I speak for all of Lorimar when I say, we're counting on you. Stay safe.
We're all in this together.
Such a thrilling theatrical. I have never been more moved by a melodrama.
Fairy attends this performance for every pilgrimage, huh? She really steals the show.
Now then, all the alms are accounted for. Shall we be off to the Tree of Mana? As for myself, I have said my goodbyes to my colleagues in Lagrazzo. I am prepared to fulfill my duty.
About that, before we sacrifice anything, we have to ask for an audience with the Mana Goddess. She's gotta know some way to stop Delafos.
Ah, yes. You cannot leave Delafos unchecked. May I ask what makes you think the goddess can assist?
Delafos seeks revenge, and his target is the Mana Goddess. She's in grave danger.
Plus, he's looking pretty bizarre these days now that his power is returning.
There you have it. First and foremost, we have to talk to the goddess.
If that is the consensus of the group, I have no objection. Though I find your lack of enthusiasm curious.
Enthusiasm?
Why am I not surprised? You do realize that no person has been simultaneously chosen as both the Soul Guard and Alm of Light in all recorded history, do you not? And yet, you continue on as though you're unfazed by this unprecedented phenomenon. Val, may I request an interview so that I might write down your thoughts for posterity?
Maybe later. Yeah? I know that being named an Alm is rare under any circumstances, but I'm still just me. I don't feel any different. All that's changed is the goal at the end of my journey. What I know in my heart needs to be done. With Delafos still out there, this pilgrimage will be the hardest that any Alm has had to deal with, probably ever. But I'm still here, and I'm still your Soul Guard. And I won't let anything happen to any of you.
Of course.
Understood.
Protector to the last, I see. Your resolve is evident in both word and action. Admirable.
I'm rooting for you all! Go get 'em!
Off to the sanctuary to meet with the Goddess of Mana at last.
I must chronicle every detail of our Soul Guard Kum Alm's journey. Every word he said, every path he's trod. Oh, and I mustn't forget the events at Teratio.
Aish is keeping himself very busy with his records.
Yeah, well, it keeps him happy. I'm...
Alright, so back to the tree where we would, I guess.
Let's use the meridian to travel. Where to next? I wish we'd been able to thank Trent for his help earlier.
He probably saved our bark back there. Goodbye, Convoy. Hello, Calamity.
I was so desperate to get Hina's core stone.
Alms, I see you have returned.
Phew! You had me worried, Trent. Thanks for the help with Delaphos earlier.
Your thanks is unnecessary. As the overseer of the sanctuary, I could not sit idly by and allow harm to come to the Alms in the midst of their pilgrimage.
Trent? As in the Sentry of the Sanctuary? Watcher of the Alms' Passage? He is much larger than recorded in the texts I've read on the subject. Could I perhaps...
Not now, Aish. Focus.
As for you, Soul Guard Val, here is where the escort's journey ends. I have bidden farewell to many a Soul Guard in my time here as the Overseer. However, you have been appointed as an Alm in your own right. You may proceed onward to the Mana Tree with the rest of the Alms.
Thank you. I am honored to fulfill my duty as the Alm of Light. But before that, I want to talk to the Mana Goddess.
Curious. I would inquire as to what you have seen and heard on your travels that would prompt such a request. Please enlighten me.
We know that Delaphos is planning to take his revenge on the Mana Goddess, but we don't know why.
He's going around reviving Benevodons to stir up trouble. Sure, we defeated 3 of them already, but that's not the point.
The point is that Delaphos is regaining strength, and now he looks really weird and really menacing. We can't let him keep going like this.
Before long, he will arrive to assault the sanctuary. We seek a way to stop his progress, but we need the goddess's guidance.
You plan to stop Delaphos yourselves? Yet again, you surprise me.
We feel partially responsible for his resurrection and sudden rise to power. Plus, he still has Hina's core stone. I have to fix this before I can give my soul to the cause. Please understand.
Your plight is noted. It is not my wish to place any undue burdens on the Alms, nor on the goddess of mana herself. But I believe I am coming to understand what the elemental spirits saw in you when making their choices. There is change brewing in Kidiel. Steel yourselves, Alms. You may enter the sanctuary with my blessing. Prepare your minds and hearts for when your souls will be necessary, and for what purpose you have been called.
Ominous words, my friend. We'll stop by after we hash things out with the Mana Goddess. How about you wish us luck on our way?
Very well. Until we meet again, Alms, take care and keep a weather eye out on the road ahead.
Thanks. We'll try. Now it's off to see the Mana Goddess.
the Sanctuary of Mana.
Karina, wait!
Oh!
That's gotta be the Tree of Mana.
Wow!
It's beautiful. Almost familiar in a way.
Familiar. Yes. It makes sense that you feel that way.
The fairy.
Dropping those eaves as always, I see. Life begins with the mana tree. And when your time in this realm is over, your soul returns here to continue the cycle of rebirth.
Oh, then the mana tree oversees not just the Alms, but all creatures. It's where all souls end up.
When the world was still Fadiel, the mana tree was in the spirit realm, right?
Yes. If Kediel had not been created, you would never have had the opportunity to see the mana tree.
Incredible. If only I could tell everyone back home what a stunning sight this all is.
We've wasted enough time looking. It's time to get some answers.
How might one find the goddess in order to seek an audience?
Follow the path and it will lead you to her. Be sure to stay on the path, though.
Sanctuary of Mana.
But that's...
Monsters? Here? We never had monster infestations before. There goes the neighborhood.
The barrier around the Mana Sanctuary is meant to be impenetrable. However, I happen to have several hypotheses over the origins of these sanctuary monsters. Some species might have been trapped inside of the barrier at the time of its fabrication. Or perhaps specific species are able to puncture...
Oh my, Master Aish is muttering to himself yet again.
Let him talk. Maybe he'll bore the monsters to death.
We should get going, but be careful, everyone.
I didn't account for monsters once we were in the sanctuary. What could be the cause?
Leave the hypotheses to Aish, Morley. We got bigger fish to fry.
Finally, a lucky break. Now that I'm in Ulm, I can protect you all the whole way.
If there were trapped species inside of the barrier, we must take into account the change inherent in it. Could evolution have played a part in creating this many subspecies? Or perhaps...
Should we permit him to ponder uninterrupted? Words will not reach him at this stage, I believe.
Aish, stop falling behind if you don't want to find your own way.
What's this lucre used for?
Let me see. Is this? Thanks for the pick-me-up. Taking this?
It would have been nice to have Hina here to see this.
Yeah. She would have loved this view.
Then I'll be sure to soak up as much of the atmosphere as I can, for her sake.
That's the idea, Karina. I'll do the same. was our victory. Grizzly! Got some syrup. Time to shine. Thanks for the pick-me-up.
What went through the minds of the Alms of old as they walked this path?
Our thoughts often turn to those we left behind in times such as these.
Bittersweet to reminisce, but my heart still feels warm. I'll bet you the alms of the past will give us a warm welcome.
Time to shine. I'm brimming with power. Take this! Take this! This should be the last. I guess this means I've improved. Yes!
There we go.
Let's rest up. Got some syrup. So all souls return to the mana tree eventually. In that case, I wonder if Orin and Liza are back yet. Hey everyone. We made it.
Val, I am sure your voice has reached them.
I've saved up quite a bit of lucre. Time for some new gear. Grizzly! Let me see. Is this? Please work. Thanks for the pick-me-up. Got some syrup. This is kind of exciting. A rare item. Taking this.
The path stops here.
Then how do we get to the mana goddess?
Fairy could well have indicated the wrong route through the sanctuary. Her directions were vague at best.
Do not doubt that you are on the correct path.
It's Vidiz, the White Dragon Princess. Golly, what are you doing here?
You, your companions, and even I must face whatever future lies ahead of us, come what may.
Don't worry. Vidiz is like Trent, an emissary of the goddess.
Can you tell us how to continue on the path ahead?
I am the keeper of the future. How you choose to proceed depends on the answers you provide. There are many roads you may take, each with their own consequences. Do you understand?
I think so. We have a choice to complete the pilgrimage, or not. But that decision is why we've come to the goddess. Please, let us speak to her and ask for her wisdom.
After learning the truth, how will you feel? Will you accept it?
The truth?
Have you the strength to face the truth of this world? I do not know the depth of your conviction. What resides within your heart? Make me understand your intent. Your hearts will lead you along the path you seek.
She wants actions, not words then.
We must convince her of our conviction. You won't want to miss a moment of this,
I do not intend to blink. Now come.
Come on!
We may glean some insight by using the Luna.
Okay.
When tilling the lands to bear fruit, one must bear in mind the myriad disasters they will face. Extinguish the bane that threatens to incinerate all.
Wait, what? Give me a minute.
Test your might. Well done.
All right. Got it. I'll hit
Behold your next triumph.
Bring it on. I'm ready for anything.
As many rounds as it takes.
Though mortals yearn for the future, they are hindered by the shackles of their past. Expel the knowledge that leads mortals astray.
This one's a toughie. What should we do?
Test your might. Well done.
all right. Got it. You're mine.
Ooh.
Final one. Then we go all out.
Ain't over till it's over, Vidiz.
As Alm of Light, surely you can decipher the truth from that which is false. Discern your truth, and yours alone.
You can answer this, Val.
Think carefully. That is correct.
Nice.
All right. Got it. Right back.
Now it is clear to me. Those strong enough to break free of their fate. Long have we prayed for pilgrims such as yourselves. You may be the heroes that the goddess of mana has needed all along. Go forth and create your own future.
Thank you, Vidiz. Aha! Nice to see that this place hasn't changed. No monsters either. Looks just like it did back in Fadiel times. You have had a long journey, but the mana tree is just ahead.
A long and laborious journey indeed.
The Alm's final destination.
And yet, we aren't here to offer our souls like those that came before us. We need to meet with the goddess.
Coda, the Alms have arrived.
Coda? Huh?
I am the guardian of this sanctuary.
There are humans living within the barrier? That's news to me.
Living? No. I am but a strong will given form. Consider me like one of the spirits. To put it in terms you may understand, I am the first in the long legacy of soul guards. You passed Vidiz's trial admirably, Val. I should not be surprised given that you are of my own bloodline.
You're my ancestor? If we assume that long ago, people from Tiania were chosen to stand guard over the Mana Goddess, and that practice has held over to this very day. Aha! Then he is the origin of the Soul Guard tradition.
My mission remains unchanged since I first accepted it. Protect the Goddess of Mana.
Do you know where we can find her, Guardian Coda? We need to speak with the goddess as soon as possible.
You may refer to me as simply Coda. Trent and Vidiz have relayed your current plight to me. Come. I will take you to the Mana Goddess.
Yeah, but it's not the end of our journey yet, though.
One of my ancestors is here? In the sanctuary? Well, I can't keep him or the Mana Goddess waiting. Time to go.
I mean, this game is pretty good.
Goddess of Mana. I'm Val, and these are my friends. We've come here to ask for a moment of your time, before we offer our souls. Delafos has broken free of his seal, and is going around the world setting the Benevodons loose.
His only goal is to get his revenge on you, Goddess. You have to do something!
We have so many questions to ask. About Delafos and Core Stones, and my strange ability. All of it.
Goddess?
I promise we're telling the truth. Please listen to us.
We fully intend to sacrifice our souls when the time comes. But first, we have to protect the world from this danger.
She cannot hear you. The Goddess of Mana is unreachable in her slumber. She has not once awakened since she first fell into this long, long sleep.
Not a single source I have read has ever referenced that the goddess was in this state.
No one has ever been allowed this deep within the sanctuary. Her condition is not known to any others.
But Delafos is breathing down our necks. The goddess was our last hope.
Coda? How did she end up like this?
Vidiz believes that you can be trusted to make your own decisions. So, I will tell you. Tell you how this all came to be. The truth behind this world.
Oh, we're getting a bunch of lore. Here we go.
What could have happened to the goddess? Coda...
Fadiel, the world as it was once known in the distant past, was made up of 5 realms. The spirit realm, the mortal realm, the mystic realm, the ethereal realm, and the arboreal realm.
Sounds like the story of Yggdrasil
through these places, and Fadiel knew only peace and prosperity. Until one day, mortals, in their greed, sought to use that power for warfare. The flow of mana was disrupted, and the 5 realms became perilously unbalanced. The mortal realm consumed an enormous amount of mana, plunging the mystic realm, home to the Benevodons, into disarray. The divide between the realms weakened to the point that all worlds merged into one. When the mana dried up, the monsters unleashed their wrath.
The discord that had driven people to degrade the powers of mana ended, and their battle against the Benevodons began.
The goddess wished to save the mortals from suffering at the hands of the Benevodons. So she asked Fairy, her emissary, to find Deilephos, name him her champion, and bequeath unto him the Mana Sword. And as promised, he successfully subdued all 8 Benevodons. However, he refused to return the Mana Sword, and instead swore revenge against the goddess, after the death of Cerulia.
Is that what changed Deilephos so drastically?
He lost the person most dear to him.
Sounds like Deilephos couldn't come to terms with her passing.
Indeed, Deilephos saw no reason to care about a world bereft of the one he loved. So he turned against the Mana Goddess. She ended up using all her strength to preserve a corrupted world. With her power exhausted, the goddess then fell into a deep sleep. It was up to the guardian of the sanctuary, namely me, to stand against Deilephos with the help of the elementals. But it was not enough. We struck each other at the same time, resulting in his stone imprisonment and my destruction. Only my will survived. If only I had been stronger.
So, Coda, Deilephos, and I all carry the same pain within us.
So you're the one responsible for that boulder by the entrance, huh, Coda?
Yes, though he managed to break free regardless. With the help of the elementals, I was able to divide Deilephos' terrible power and seal it away with the Benevodons scattered across the land. But I underestimated the strength of his hatred. His power was steeped in animosity, which bled into the surrounding lands, creating horrible disasters in its wake. Eruptions will scorch the earth with fire from every fissure. The wind will rage and the winged fall flightless. Pure waters will run foul and disease spread. Soil that once brought life turns all to dust and stone. Verdant lands will wither away and seeds will cease to sprout. The glaring light will obscure the boundaries of reality. Darkness will deepen, breeding monsters in its wake. The moon's hold over time will splinter, depriving all beings of logic. What people refer to as prophesied disasters are actually the curse of Deilephos' power upon the land.
Then, the source of these disasters was never the Benevodons at all. It was a curse, brought about by a single man's folly, from the very start.
Strong emotions revitalize mana power. In addition, Deilephos had access to the energy from the Mana Sword itself. The elementals tried to stop Deilephos' curse from running rampant. Their powers suppressed the worst effects from taking hold. But with the 5 realms now combined, the flow of mana slowed to a trickle. Elementals couldn't maintain that balance indefinitely. And so, without anything to check its dangerous powers, the effects of the curse spread throughout the entire world. Tortured by the curse of Deilephos, mortals turned to the goddess for help and offered up sacrifices. Alms. Alms would travel to the mana tree and freely give up their souls, their life force, to the sleeping goddess. As I mentioned, strong emotions bring about mana power. With the souls from faithful alms, the flow of mana was rejuvenated, for a time. Powers restored, the elementals could once again suppress the effects of the curse. But after 4 years, their stores of mana would once again run dry.
That's why the alms have to go to the mana tree to stop disaster from befalling our villages.
At the end of their pilgrimage, I would change the alms into core stones to give to the goddess.
Core stones? Wait, you can...
Yes, Val. Your ability was passed down through my bloodline. Originally, it was used to return monsters to the flow of mana. Reintroducing life into the flow of mana was how Fadiel maintained balance.
So then, what I did to Hina...
Oh, Val.
Sooner or later, that fate was waiting for her in the end.
Yes, as it waits for all alms who come to the mana tree. Your souls will be given to the goddess to protect the cycle of mana, including the soul of the alm of earth that you possess.
Liza's?
This is all we can do until the mana goddess reawakens.
What's that?
The barrier is under siege.
Whoa, what is going on? It's probably the Benevodons. Looks like they're trying to break through.
This is Delphos' doing.
What'll happen to the sanctuary?
There is no need for alarm. Benevodons hold great power. Not as great as the sanctuary itself.
They're retreating.
Oh. Good.
There is no sign of the man himself. Perhaps Delphos intended this attack to serve as a diversion?
Delphos and the Benevodons are still a threat to us all, just like in the past.
Things aren't looking so good for the world if these monsters run free.
If the goddess is unable to grant us aid, we must muster our own forces. It is our chance to fix the future.
Our loved ones need protection. I'll do it alone if I have to.
We've already defeated 3 of these things. The remaining 5 will be a piece of cake.
Coda, we need time. I promise we will offer up our souls, but we have to take care of the world first. We will stop the rest of the Benevodons and Delphos before he hurts anyone else.
I do not have the power to stop you either way. Do what you feel is right. The decision to fight should be left to the living. It is your duty, as protecting the sanctuary is mine. I believe your group of alms has untold potential to rejuvenate the flow of mana. And more.
More what?
It is not important. What matters is that as long as Delphos has the mana sword, he will continue his assault on the sanctuary, and the goddess kept safe within.
Then, we'll just have to reclaim the sword ourselves. It's the only way to keep disaster at bay.
Returning the sword to its rightful place wouldn't hurt either.
You should keep the core stone of the Alm of Earth. Abiding by the will of the alms is important, after all.
Hoda is putting a lot of faith in you. I think you'll be able to handle the road ahead as well.
Vidiz has also acknowledged their worthiness. It is time that I trusted in people once more. Though I cannot lend you my own power, I can at least release that of this little one.
Guardian of Sanctuary. Ramco, what's going on?
What happened to you?
I do believe this is the sacred beast Flammy. Ramco must have been Flammy the entire time. Flammy has made many documented visits to our world, but I never dreamed I would be in her presence.
Oh, I get it. Ramco is just another form of Flammy to begin with.
Her wings are the fastest way to convey you to the Benevodons. Make haste, Alms.
Thanks.
We're flying Ramco! Let's go! Fly on Flammy for the first time.
Flammy can take you anywhere in the world you want to go.
Ramco, you got so big. Big and strong enough to carry all of us. All the little ones grow up so fast.
Remember that Flammy's power can only fly you around for so long. She'll revert back to her cub form when you land. Just use the Flammy drum to summon her whenever you need to fly.
The Flammy drum.
Whoa! Now then, what's your plan of action?
If I may, would you be so kind as to return me to Lagrazzo?
She says it would be her pleasure.
Then, to Lagrazzo we go.
Now then, with Ramco's permission, shall...
The ground looks so small from up here.
It feels a lot more spread out when you have to walk, huh?
It's colder in the sky than I thought. Is everyone keeping warm?
Thanks to Ramco's cozy coat, I am more than comfortable.
The sun's so close, I feel like I could fuel up in seconds.
The air's so clear and Ramco's so fluffy. This is the only way to travel. Ramco must really like the sound of that drum, huh?
We'll be relying on her a lot from now on.
Thanks for all the help, Ramco. You're the best.
An excellent landing, young Ramco. Bravo! Now then, I will begin the process of compiling what I observed within the sanctuary for analysis.
You're not going to help us with the Benevodons?
Oh, it grieves me to say it, but I must decline. Though please keep in mind that I want a full report on your exploits. I will add it to my account of this historic situation we find ourselves in.
I suppose he is the best suited.
It's okay that you want to analyze your data, but please don't let the information that Coda entrusted you with turn into gossip.
Of course, not to worry. I take great pains to compile my notes in secrecy.
If it isn't the head curator and the rest of the alms, you're safe. Oh, we were worried when we heard the Benevatons were attacking the mana tree.
I am as well as can be expected, thanks to the mana goddess's barrier. Word of the Benevodon's revival has spread, I see. Have you determined where the monsters have appeared, perchance?
Reports indicate that disaster is spreading to the lands that house the Benevodons. Besseroth, Benevodon of Wind, has been spotted in the Vale of Longrin. And Tormarni, Benevodon of the Moon, near Aetern. Gandum, Benevodon of Water, was seen outside of Illistana. While the Benevodon of Wood, Florit, is stalking Vertius Burrow as we speak. Scribes have already been sent afield to collect what information they can.
Curious. The Benevodon of Fire has not been accounted for. Is there no word of Volkibel?
No reports out of the Tiania area as of yet. Our theory is that the Fire Benevodon still slumbers.
I see. I suppose that is good news. It seems you all have 4 Benevodons to take care of at present.
I can feel it. The flow of mana power in each area has changed. You could start in any location, but time is of the essence.
My word! An emissary of the goddess! What a singular wing shape! Would you mind if I sketched it?
I'm afraid I'm in a hurry.
We should get going too. Good luck, Aish.
Farewell. We will meet again soon, I'm sure.
Let's focus on the 4 monsters we know of. So, Val, what'll it be?
Leave it to me. We can head out now.
You're headed toward Longrin, I see. Be careful. I can sense Besseroth's presence near the Vale of Wind.
No matter what, you should be proud of what you've accomplished, Karina. Isn't that right, Grandpa?
Head to Longrin. Let's go.
What's up with this wind?
Whoa! Veil of Wind? More like Veil of Hurricanes. You live like this, Karina?
Are you kidding? No one lives like this. The Benevodon is behind this gale. I'd bet lucre on it.
Speaking of which, where is it?
Fairy! Hey, Fairy!
Nothing. Nary a peep from Fairy. She may have been blown off course before she arrived.
Well, we should probably check with the chief anyway. Out of everyone in town, he's most likely to have an idea of what's going on in the Vale.
The chief is sure to know what's going on in...
Hey!
What is the meaning of this, Karina?
Hello to you too.
Why would the Alms and Soul God return here to the Vale? You should be en route to the Mana Tree. The wind howls unabated. Is this not because you have failed to do your part and complete your duty as the Alms?
Oh, they're dicks.
No, you got it all wrong. The storm is because of the Benevodon of Wind. That's why we left the sanctuary in the first place, to defeat those monsters.
All this time, I assumed this was just the manifestation of the prophecy of disaster.
Tell us where Besseroth is, please.
The Wind Sanctum. But you must not venture there again, Karina. Shiryu has already tried. We have not heard from him since. I will not lose more people to that terrible place.
Shiryu disappeared? Why didn't you go after him?
The path into the Wind Sanctum has been blocked by a large boulder. We have tried everything to make it budge, but it's no use. There is nothing more you can do, Alms. I suggest you return to the Mana Tree and fulfill your duty.
I told you, defeating the Benevodons is part of our duty now. We're here to save the Veil, you stubborn dummy. What's not clicking?
Karina, it would be unwise to anger the Benevodon further.
Well, now that I know where the Benevodon is, we're finished here. I've got nothing more to say to you, Chief. Time to hit the road, everybody. Let's go save Shiryu from whatever trouble he's in at the Sanctum.
Karina and the Chief are at each other's throats as usual. She wanted to check out the Wind Sanctum. I should catch up with her.
Hey!
Okay.
Power of mana! I'm brimming with power.
Look at the size of that boulder. No wonder no one has been able to get into the Wind Sanctum.
Besseroth's doing, to be sure. I believe it's meant to be a warning.
Oh, there you are, Fairy.
Flying in this weather has been difficult. Anyway, what are you going to do about the boulder?
I don't see what the big deal is. Flamey can take us over it in no time. Isn't that right? Don't worry, you've got this, Ramco. Now transform! Ramco, what's wrong? Are you sick? Does your tummy hurt? Are you scared of turning into Flammy? What? You mean you don't want to go back to the Wind Sanctum?
Wait a minute. Isn't that where Ramco used to live?
Long time ago, yeah. I went to the Sanctum once when I was training as an oracle. I tried to protect Ramco from a sudden violent gust of wind, but I got hurt. That's how I lost one of my wings, actually. Ramco never showed any interest in returning home after she brought me back to Longren. Maybe she wanted to forget all about the incident, but the longer we wait, the more I worry about Shiryu.
Wounds of the body heal faster than wounds of the heart. We should look for another way in.
Yeah. Best not to push her too much. In that case, do we attempt to ascend?
Something tells me the people of the Vale would rather we got rid of the rock.
But they mentioned they've been unsuccessful so far.
I've got it! We gather the whole village together and push. Huh? It's a big town. Bigger than Vertius, at least. And we can help too. I think we have a shot is all.
Everyone might have given up on moving this thing before they even got started. No one knew that it was a Benevodon's doing, after all. It's worth a shot. I'll go back to the Vale and talk to the villagers and see if anybody will lend us a hand.
When I first met you, nothing could make you lift a finger for the Vale.
True, but surely you noticed that I've since matured into a lovely, responsible alm. Y'all wait here.
Don't cause any trouble on the way.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Morley. I'll be back before you can say Sylphid. You stay here too, Ramco. I'll make the people of the Vale see reason somehow, so don't you worry. I'll visit the chief, and I should talk to Mom and Dad. I guess I better get the other oracles on my side too. The rest of the Vale is sure to join us then. Okay, Karina. Just explain the plan, and they'll see reason.
Mom and Dad.
Hey, Dad. Mom.
Karina! How are you, honey? How's Ramco?
That's the spirit. You're shaping up to be quite Alm-like. You know, reliable and confident.
Now that you mention it, what's the Elm of Wind doing here instead of the Mana Tree?
Don't tell me you've abandoned your sacred duty, Karina.
No, no, no. I'm still on the pilgrimage, believe you me. We're just taking care of other urgent business at the moment.
Like what, young lady?
Like defeating the Benevodon rampaging in the Wind Sanctum? That's why I'm here. I need help with the boulder blocking the way.
That does sound urgent, but what can we do? Nothing, that's what.
That boulder isn't going anywhere. And even if we could move it, what then? You run off into the jaws of danger to fight a Benevodon?
Honey, you could get hurt. You were appointed the Alm. You can't be so reckless anymore.
Fantastic. You still have no faith in me. You think I'd lose against the Benevodon? Or that I'd run away from my duty?
See what you did? You accused her of running away.
What was I supposed to think? Alms don't just visit home after they leave on the pilgrimage.
I know, but if you weren't trying to shift the blame, then...
Stop fighting! It's like all you ever do is argue with each other and lose your temper and scold me.
Our tempers? Look who's talking, Missy. Everything that comes out of your mouth is either a whine or a complaint.
Oh, don't start, you two.
You know what? Fine, forget I even asked. If you're not gonna help me, then I'm not gonna waste my breath begging.
Karina!
Oh no, not again. I keep messing this up. I forgot how quickly we get into arguments in this household. I should leave them be until we've all cooled down a bit. Knowing those two, they'll bicker for hours. Better move on to someone else for now. When will I learn? I should just say what I came to say and be done with it.
What is it? Were you not finished with all you had to say to me?
I'm back because there's one more thing to say. We took a look at the boulder, and we think we have a plan. But we need the whole village to work with us to move it.
Karina, I realize you are trying to help, but what do you think a few additional hands will accomplish? Besides, Vesseroth placed that rock there for a reason, and far be it from us to anger the Benevodon by ruining its inscrutable plans.
But that's...
Know that it is my responsibility to keep the people safe. I cannot ask them to court danger by helping you defy a Benevodon.
How exactly do you think this is gonna end up for you, huh? You think everyone is safer keeping their heads down and pretend like that monster doesn't exist?
According to legend, dragonfolk once soared through the air until the Benevodon of Wind took away our flight. Wings useless, our tribe was forced to live upon the ground. Whether this is fact or fiction, we dare not bring Besseroth's anger down upon us again.
That's an old fairy tale that I know you heard from Shiryu. And speaking of Shiryu, you can't even be bothered to go looking for him in the Wind Sanctum.
I cannot allow you to come to harm, even for the sake of another of our tribe. The alms are too precious to send on a fool's errand.
So you're sacrificing Shiryu because you're scared. The same reason you're just letting the Veil get pummeled like this.
We can but trust in the winds of fate to spare us, Karina.
Ugh, you're a terrible chief if you're willing to put people in danger just to keep the status quo. Coward!
How dare you speak to your elders this way?
Well, now I've gone and done it. I was supposed to convince the chief, not yell at him. I know the chief has his reasons, even if they're stupid ones. I get why he doesn't want to risk endangering the villagers. I get it, but I just can't help getting mad when I get talked down to like that. Hey, it's been a while.
Karina!
How's the wind dying going? Remember, you've only got 4 years to master it before the fairies do.
Give us a break. We're trying, but we can't exactly practice with all these gale winds raging through the Veil.
No, you're right. I'm sorry for teasing you.
So, you're back in Longrin. What about finishing the pilgrimage?
About that, I have a request. The path into the Wind Sanctum is blocked, and I mean to do something about it.
There's no way! People already tried to do something about the boulder and nothing worked. That rock just does not want to give way.
That's why we have to get everyone to help at the same time. Once we move it, I can enter the Sanctum and defeat the Benevodon.
You want to go into the Wind Sanctum again? But Karina, you might get hurt. And then what'll we do?
That's all anyone ever says to me. Do you want this windstorm to last forever? You'll never be able to do the dying again.
Oh, so now you're worried about the wind dying. You couldn't care less before you started your journey. We asked you to help summon the fairy and you refused. She only came once you finally relented. Thank the spirits. And here you are, asking for favors from the very people you left out to dry. You want the boulder gone? Do it yourself!
Excuses, excuses. When did you get so hard-headed, Nagi? You know what? I think I will go move that rock. And once I do, that'll teach you to doubt me. Okay, that was definitely my fault. Before I was named the Alm, Shiryu and Ramco were the only ones who had my back. Of course I didn't feel like helping the rest of the Veil. But it's too late to apologize for that now. I could explain myself until I'm blue in the face, and it won't change what I did. Come on, Karina. Great. That was our last ray of hope. I don't think anyone will give me a different answer. I'm just fighting against the air current at that point. Well, there's no use waiting around here. Better go back and deliver the news to Val and the others. Now I get to go tell everyone how I couldn't convince a single person to help. Sorry, everyone. It didn't work.
It's not your fault, Karina.
No, it is. I left Longren on such a sour note before. My own mistrust of people came back to get me. I didn't place my faith in them, so why should they place any in me? In fact, the original reason I wanted to become an Alm was to get out of the Veil and see the world. My motives weren't pure at all. Maybe that confidence in my affinity to the wind element was really just me overcompensating for how little the villagers believed in me. I don't know.
Karina.
I wasn't the Alm that Longren needed. I wasn't committed enough. But now, after such a long adventure, I can say for sure that I want what's best for the world, and especially for my home in the Vale. Thought that we could lose everything. All the people we've met, the places we've seen, the memories we've made. I won't let that happen. I'm ashamed of how I wanted the Vale to beg me to save them. I'd never do that again. Not now that I've seen so much of the world. Now it's up to me to prove that I've changed. I'll do whatever it takes to save Longren. I won't let anyone or anything get in my way. But I can't do it alone. Please, help me.
And here I went through the trouble of composing you a song to boost your spirits. Guess I was wasting my time.
No one could refute your current resolve, Karina. All you need do is rally and resume your efforts to remove the rock.
Give the villagers a chance to see your hard work. It may take time, but they will come around eventually.
We can't let them all down. We'll be the winds of change that fix things for the Vale.
Thank you all so much. We've got this, Remco. Don't worry.
Come on, you little...
We may have overestimated our own strength.
No, we got this. Just a little more.
Where there's a will, there's a... Oh, who are we kidding? What? Why are you all...
Karina, dear, you really need to work on your persuasion skills. I told you better than that.
She takes after you, after all.
Don't you start.
I'm sorry, Karina. I should have been more willing to listen to you. I know you just wanted to help the Vale. And I still yelled at you.
Oh, my back. If only I were a few years younger.
A few? Chief, you better not blow out your back.
Never mind me. Don't you have something you want to say to the people, Karina?
I'm really grateful to you all. Let's get this done!
Sorry for the delay. Had to deal with something.
This is cute.
You've almost got it, everybody! Push!
I thought it was meant to be pushed, not destroyed.
Look at this mess. I'll never get the stains out of my garb.
Well, I'll be. We actually managed to work together and move that boulder.
We did it, everyone. Well done. The Elemental of Wind granted us his divine assistance in our hour of need. With Sylphid's help, we prevailed. And, of course, we owe our thanks to Karina, the Soul Guard, and the rest of the Alms for reminding us of what's really important.
Well, don't thank me just yet. We still need to subdue Besseroth and find Shiryu after all.
So, you are going to the Wind Sanctum after all? Even though that's where you got hurt before?
I'll be fine. I'm not the same person I was back then. Plus, I've got a bunch of dependable friends I can rely on this time. You'll help too, right, Ramco?
be? Is that the legendary sacred beast Flammy?
Thanks to all your support and your combined efforts, Ramco's not afraid to take us into the sanctum anymore. Thanks again. Leave the Benevodon smashing and Shiryu saving to me. Come on, Val, Morley, Palomina, Joulet. There's no time to lose.
Karina's always been a feisty one. I've barely had the chance to wish her well on her adventures.
And yet, she was still able to bring the whole Vale together. She's gotten even stronger on her journey, it seems.
Defeat the Benevodon of Wind.
Wind here doesn't feel right. But no wind will feel right until we take care of that Benevodon.
Shiryu probably went this way too, right? We better hurry.
So is anyone ever going to explain who this Shiryu guy is or what?
Oh, right. You weren't around then. I'll explain as we go.
The Wind Sanctum.
I know I've asked a million times, but I still haven't gotten a straight answer about Shiryu.
Oh, he's a keeper of tales from the Vale. Karina and Shiryu have a bit of a history.
That still doesn't explain much. Why do humans make it?
I bet we can harness that strong wind to keep going. Me up. This shouldn't take long. Here.
Come on.
Truthfully, I am disappointed.
Taking this?
Hey, do you think the people of the Vale understood how grateful I was for their help?
Yeah, I think they got it. They know you can.
Yes!
Quite a lot of Luger.
Got some
There's no need
syrup.
to be so brutal.
Grizzly!
Now there's wind blowing near the bottom of this thing.
Well, I trust the wind. Even if the atmosphere in this place could use some work.
Let me see. A rare item.
Chalice of Loyalty.
Let's ride this whirlwind. Grizzly! Taking this. Resonate. Grizzly! Yes! This shouldn't take long. me see. A rare item.
A mythic cookie.
Yes. Activate.
Oh, a little cactus.
Let's ride this whirlwind. Power of mana. Let's ride this whirlwind. And one with the wind. Come forth. Let's ride this whirlwind. Yes. Come forth.
Where do we go from here?
Let's ride this whirlwind. And one with the wind. Yes.
Okay, so I can't now find it.
Yes. Taking this.
Let your guard down.
For your assistance. Got your back. One more. Strengthen.
We should outfit ourselves with new equipment and instruments. Did anyone detect a disturbance just now?
No, but I don't feel anything evil in the area either.
Perhaps Sylphid is simply watching over us from afar.
Is it on top, maybe? I don't...
Yes. Grant me power.
Come on!
We've got quite a lot of lucre. There's no need to be so frugal.
Let me see. This might be useful. Grant me power. Yes. Let's ride this whirlwind. Grizzly. Which way did we come from again? Was it that one?
It's hard to keep track of which routes we used.
Onward and upward. Gotta reach
reach the top somehow.
Got some syrup.
Quite a lot of lucre. There's no need to be so frugal.
Manifest! I cannot believe that I am buoyant on the breeze. Might we exchange these elsewhere? Let us ponder our next plan. Yeah. The climb will be all the more difficult if we do not make a detour to the other side.
There must be another place we can harness Sylphid's powers. Let's look.
Emerge! I feel the spirit's favor. Are these two twins? They look identical. Great stone.
Oh, here comes a boss.
I doubt their attacks will be so similar. Stay focused.
I got this. Here, use this. I'm on it.
Select your opponent carefully.
I think we can use the vessel. Take this!
You move like one monster. How do we stop it?
Shit. Glamour Ray!
Unleashing my full power!
Spirits will answer our call.
Take this! Take this! Take this! Protection! I got your back! Take this!
shit. The thing is, we're like now 10 levels ahead.
Can we avoid family feuds from here on out?
Yeah, those monster siblings were something else. Come on, let's get.
All right.
going. Let me see. Is this?
Cup of Wishes.
Yes. Taking this. Come forth. Let's ride this whirlwind. Got some syrup. Come forth. This should let us proceed.
Damn it! I keep falling off the fucking edge.
Help us out. This should make for a nice warm-up. You're mine. You're mine. Easy.
That's the rest.
Easy.
Don't let victory go to your head.
Yes.
Huh? July, did you say something? Nope, not me. Are you hearing things?
Maybe. Sounded like someone called my name. Never mind, it's probably nothing.
Grizzly. I can handle this alone. Easy. You're mine.
One more. This is an interesting find.
Yes. This is kind of exciting. A rare item. Got some syrup.
I mean, we're doing pretty good right now.
Please work. Thanks for the story. Behold my power. No holding back. Come at me.
We've got quite a lot of lucre. There's no need to be so frugal.
Let me see. Is this? Grant me power. Let's ride this whirlwind. Grizzly.
All right.
Help us out. Time to shine. Let's ride this whirlwind. Let me see. Is this?
Hey, a soul blade. hear you feel it. I can see you coming. I can feel the wind is blowing me around. Hey, we got a Tippy raid. Hello, hello, wasabi, wasabi. Oh, we got a Tippy raid. All right. Well, we got to do the honors, our traditions. We got to do that real quick. But anyways, welcome everybody from Tippy's Raid. Hope you guys having a good one. Before we do that, let's do our lovely bucket dancing enchantments. What I always call it, our enhancements. Getting tipsy, getting drunk, getting all kinds of drunk. Drink the whiskey, drink the sake, drink the vodka, drink the beer, drink everything else. Drink, drink, drink away. Woo! This is hilarious. And thank you for the resub. I rated the right stream. I'm scared. What the fuck? Oh, alright. Fuck it. I want to give Tipster a shout out. Might as well do that. You guys are awesome. You guys did not have to raid me. Of all people, you could have not. Damn, man. Alright, where's the Tipster? There he is. Tipster's drunk. Tipster's drunk. Tipster's every day. Anyways, how's everybody?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I do stink. I'm the dirty bubble. We were playing Resident Evil, huh? Interesting. Thanks for the dance. Hey, no worries. It's part of our traditions. It's part of our traditions because this is great. I appreciate you guys. Let me know if you have any questions for me. If anything, you can ask me whatever you want. I have no problems with it. I typically do also Jeopardy questions, so if you guys want to win any points, you guys are more welcome to put that there. I call it the Jeopardy questions, so you guys win points for that. Because we do like a little bit of fun. You guys are awesome. But anyways, how was the stream, Tipster?
Yes.
I hope everybody's doing okay. I don't even know where I'm even gonna start anymore because I'm just mind boggled right now, just merely confused. You know, like, you know, if you're a Ghastly and you're just kind of popping a confused ray, I'm like, what the fuck is this? What is this? What is this? Oh shit! This is gonna be awesome. But let me know. I have played some other Resident Evil games, of course. I didn't play the first one though, like the old school first one. I played the second remake, the third one, fourth one, 7, and Village. Those are the ones I played so far.
Some new gear.
How are you
I'm hoping the other ones are actually pretty good once they come out with the remaster or whatever.
I know it.
Or whatever, reload, wherever they call it, re-horror, wherever they call it. A winged happy coat for Karina. Oh, Karina. You guys are awesome.
Yes.
Where am I? I'm so mind-boggled. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now.
Let's proceed.
Like, I feel embarrassed.
Got some syrup.
Like, where am I supposed to go from here, man? All right, where the hell do I? Where do we go? Is it? Okay. Oh, that's it. We just run across. I thought it was like, you danced. You did it all, man. Hey, it's no problem. I'm glad I was able to amuse you guys. I don't know if anybody's seen a guy with a bucket on his head. Who the hell knows? I mean, I've probably seen one, but that's like one out of what? I don't know, a couple million? Who the fuck knows? It's our little character, and if anybody wants to know a story, you guys are more than welcome to ask. It's not a big deal. It's actually a very short story, and very amusing, so you can go for it. It's always fun. I'll do it for you guys anytime, of course. Oh, shit balls, come on. I'm scared to know. It's very, actually, very hard. It's very, harmless. So, It all started with my job. I work now. At the time, doing my first position and being fucking bored because I'm caught up everything. So I decided to dance the buck in my head from work because they sell it in these pepperoncini buckets. So I just took one, danced above my head like a total idiot. And therefore, that was kind of like the origin of things. I said, you know what? Fuck it. Let's make this a gag because this is funny as shit. Let's just fuck it. We'll do it. So that's where it came from.
Taking this?
A sad kitchen job that I was extremely bored, and I said, fuck it, we'll just do it. We'll make the most out of boredom. You know, it's like putting your lovely, you know, put your chicken wings in the air fryer, and you're just kind of like ready to go. Where do we go? Dance monkey dance, got it. You could say that. I mean, my favorite dance of all time has to be, the Moonlift dance from Final Fantasy XIV, for those who don't know. It's little enchantments and shits. Ooh. I didn't realize somebody actually resubbed shit. Somebody, subbed to me with fucking Prime. I appreciate Mystical Death. God, I missed that. Wow, what a moron. I appreciate it. Enjoy the emotes for that. If you want me to dance again, let me know if you're still in the chat. Let me know, I'll do it for you too. So that's one of my other promises.
Hey, your fight's with me, you bully.
I ain't no bully. You're a chicken wings.
Remco's shown a lot of courage. Now, it's our turn.
All right.
The Belevedon! We fight the Belevedon! Now you and Jace to enjoy it? Don't scare me again. Hey, no worries. Like I said, usually I know the dances do. We usually do, we do all that stuff. Somebody redeems one, somebody raids, or somebody subs usually. So it's up to you, Mystical. If you want another one, I will gladly give you one. Just let me know in the chat. You guys are awesome. Alright, what is this thing? It reminds me of I'm joking, I promise. No, you're okay. Everybody loves to tease me most of the time, so it's really not a big deal. It's more of an endearing thing to me. People tease me all the time, so it's all good. But besides other things, well, I'm just joking. I'm assuming Sylveon, your favorite Pokemon, is still Sylveon to this day. So I'm assuming so. You remind me of, what's your face? Forget the trainer's name from Scarlet and Violet. I think it's Penny. Her name is Penny. Her Eevee, the Eevee specialist. That's what I was thinking. I don't know, that's my very first thought comes to my head. I still want to see another Eevee evolution. I still want to see more. Like, I really do. I want to see more Eevees. I mean, I like some concepts of maybe like ancient Eevees came around, like a Legends game. Would be pretty awesome. Then again, what do I know? Oh shit, we're supposed to switch out with, Oh, no, we're fine, okay. Alright, here, you can... There's always a weird girl who wanted Eevee instead of Pikachu and Yellow. Oh gosh, Penny is the kind of... It's kind of psychotic thing. Well, here's the thing, right? Well, I was thinking of Penny, like, Penny... I think her name is Penny, right? Or something like that from Scarlet and Violet. Once you kind of like got to know her better, you kind of understand her better. Even though I don't really care for the evil team kind of gag. Oh shit. We are getting completely screwed, and I'm not having fun right now. Oh, it is Penny? Okay, I couldn't remember the name at the top of my head, but I'm glad I somehow remembered. But it's okay. It's too much for me sometimes. I get a little bit nuts, you know? I get crazy when necessary. Oh shit. Well, then again, everybody should know my favorite Pokemon. I have her as a backpack though.
Time to get to work.
Oh, great. Now we're gonna get this man up. We got a man down. Guys, we got a man down. Come on, Paladin, get up!
I got this. Can't give up now.
Crap. Guys, die! Red down! Honestly, too, yeah, I just kind of, I don't know. I don't know. And nobody was really gonna guess my favorite Pokemon anyways. I don't think I really expect anybody to. It's not a big deal. Don't know why. Still to this day, it's a first only evolution like Pokemon. It's not a non-evolution like Pokemon. I mean, don't get me wrong. If I had to pick an Eevee, unfortunately, I'm still sticking with Vaporeon. As much as there is a lot of controversy and mine is Vaporeon, unfortunately. I don't know why. Maybe because of Generation 3 memories. As much as like I like to see around what was I gonna say? I say Vaporeon's dope. I would say I want to say this just to be a little bit convoluted or whatever. I think Leafeon is the weakest out of the entire Eevee evolution line group. That's just my opinion. Like, I know like Leafeon's not part of Gen 3, so I'll get to the point. I remember playing through, was it Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, when you first get Eevee as your starter? You got to choose between, like, obviously you got the stones. In my opinion, because obviously in Gen 3, there was no physical split or special split. So, unfortunately, as much as I would have loved to pick Flareon for a unique typing or unique playthrough, I couldn't do Flareon only because Flareon is a physical type, physical attacker, and not a special, and fire is considered special. So its fire moves would have been garbage. So unfortunately, I had to not pick Flareon at all, like for Gen 3 alone. If I play through a Gen 3 game, I cannot pick Flareon just because it just wouldn't work out. But what was kind of cool, well, I mean, obviously everybody knows this. Umbreon and Espeon were just the stones. They were not friendship revolutions when you first picked. I thought it was hilarious. And it was dope. You know, it's my favorite game of all time, even though you started out with an Eevee. And Eevee's pretty effing powerful. I mean, for crying out loud, you get Eevee and then you get a stone, and you grab the stone, and you already got a Pokemon that's level 11 or 12 with a 520 base stat. Like, come on, how can you not beat that? Just saying. Jolteon speed, Vaporeon HP tank, Flareon attack, no defense. Yeah, that's what it kind of was, and I'm not picking Flareon. As much as, like, later gens, I bet Flareon's so much better, but not with Gen 3, not so much. But anyways, enough about, I don't want to go on and on with Pokemon, but I want you guys to ask me whatever you want. If you want to ask me whatever series I'm into, whatever, it don't matter. Get to know me a little bit better. I like to get to know you guys better too as well. Like I said, you know, I want to at least try this shit. Oh, fuck off. Come on. Alright, what is up with this wind shit? Seriously. What is my favorite game? Ooh. Alright, so unfortunately, I'm gonna have to say this. Tales of Grace's F is my favorite game of all time. Yes, I know the remaster's coming out this next Sunday. Or, no, this coming, not this Friday, the following Friday. I'm very excited for it, and I want to play it so bad because my wife who's there, and no, not just because of my wife who's playing there, but like, I love the story for the game. A lot of weird concepts has been stuck on me since, and it's great. So I get to play it finally after 12 years since the PS3 release, something along those lines. It's been so long. I used to be competitive with WC people up until what I get you favorite anime? So technically I have two, but if you want to be technical, I grew up with Yu Yu Hakusho. Grew up with Bleach. Bleach has always been my favorite anime of all time. Yes, I know it has its flaws. I totally understand. It's not in the best condition. I'm totally aware of that. But the reason why I picked this over Yu Yu Hakusho is because I love the world building for Bleach. I don't know how else to explain it. It's amazing. I don't know. The concept of sword releases, Keto, I don't know. It's dope. With death related and all that shit, it's dope. In my own opinion, I think it's amazing. World building wise. Yeah, I'm aware that after season 2, of course, it gets a little bit janky. I know. The timeline's all fucked and everything else. I was a Inuyasha girls, and dude, that was one of the best love that. Yes! Inuyasha is one of my grown-ups too, especially waking up. If you watch Adult Swim back in the day, you would wake up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and you're hearing the ending song of Inuyasha. For some reason, just woke me up. I remember so many. I think maybe 11 to 12 times that ending song has woke me up in the middle of the night.
Shiryu, you're okay.
I didn't think I lasted in that fight.
Karina, I can't believe you came all this way to save me. Thank you.
Why did you even go into the Wind Sanctum in the first place?
But it's great. I loved it.
In here? What were you thinking?
I loved it more than anything.
I was looking for proof that it was the Benevodon behind all the wind, like I'd read in the ancient records.
It's awesome though. It's like really.
I am a historian after all. All I needed.
I used to stay up till 12 a.m. for Adult Swim to come on watching Inuyasha Crush at 5 years old, and no, not the song.
People were blaming the Alm of Wind.
It's funny. I am currently. I haven't. It's kind of ironic. These last. I want to say 6 to 8 months. One of my really good buddies. One of my buddies now. I started watching anime with him now over through Discord with screen share, just watching through my desktop. And I think we've watched a good couple of series already, but we're on break just because I've been kind of like exhausted, you know, with stuff, whatever in life. But so far, I'm really enjoying Dr. Stone, which we already caught up on that. Can't wait for season 4 coming out. Is it tomorrow technically? Okay, tomorrow for the final season. But I think it's only part 1, which kind of sucks.
Vale really owes you one.
What was it? Let me think. It was Dr. Stone was 1.
Together was Karina. And wanted you, Shiryu, see how far she's come on this journey.
I have to look. Now my memory's a little bit janky.
That's amazing. I always knew she'd be perfect for this job.
Let's see.
I'm glad the Veil can see it now too.
So let's see. Oh yeah, okay. So I watched on my own. Dawn to Dawn. I watched on my own. Oh, Rising of Shield Hero. That was the other one. Rising Shield Hero was another one we watched.
We will leave you
and holy shit, I was like, what is this? ReZero was the other one. Okay, that's what it was. And then we're just waiting for ReZero to come out later, you know, in their weird season. So it stops at episode 8. Well, what is it? I don't know. Whatever episode of that season 3. But it was great. I mean, it was great. I mean, I never really got to watch with anybody in the longest time. So it was a really nice change of pace, because I always get stumped most of the time. I felt like it was like a burnout or a stump. So my buddy kind of made those suggestions. We just kind of watched it, and we just kind of had we had it in subtitles, so it was really like nobody really talked over anybody or anything. So it was kind of great.
It was nice, comforting
even. But yeah, it was a great time.
I wanted to talk to you about that.
Like I don't know, like I've always enjoyed watching anime with other people. I've always wanted to do that for the longest time.
Honestly,
but I just never really.
I'm just glad I get to talk to you.
I don't know. I don't know what really came up to me now. Maybe a couple months ago, but
on the pilgrimage.
Maybe it was just the fun of it. Just
at least we have this.
Since we're all, you know, since we're all kind of far away, I was, you know what? Fuck it. I'll pick a night. We'll just watch it, and we'll just go or some shit. Who knows? I'm just an idiot.
It isn't.
You know, I'm just another guy learning my Bankai as I go in life, okay? That's why we picked our username, because we're learning things. We're learning things. Watch Angel Beats. Oh, yes. Okay, yes. I've watched Angel Beats.
Wait, really?
All I have to say is...
Of course.
Everybody that's
so hard for it.
croaked
didn't see anyone
is
being
like,
chosen.
they're all children that never even got to, like, pass. They still have regrets. Or some kind.
Yeah. I mean,
if I recall...
seeing the world since we were little. Do you know how much I liked that you
it's been so long, but I remember watching it.
I've been taught?
But anyways, thank you for the follow, Sylveon.
Vale is a secluded settlement with
I
strict
greatly
laws
appreciate
about
it.
traveling outside its borders. I knew that's why you wanted to be an Olm.
Yeah, but then I got hurt during my training.
You might have lost your wing, but you never lost your passion. I always loved that about you.
I lost my passion.
I was so proud of your determination.
I know.
Laughed
at me for wanting
See,
to be
now I'm
the
asking
Olm,
myself
like
this
the
way.
others.
I did kind of get his heart before he died. Think about it, right?
Thanks
Nice.
for coming back and giving me a chance to tell you what I always wanted.
Okay, I talked about I was about to need to tend to sleep. I'll follow you here
Please allow
anywhere
me to
you
see
are.
you off properly.
Kind of. Oh, don't worry. Have a good night. I'll my social media links in the if you type in I believe it's just I think it's social media or
Thanks.
socials. I think it's exclamation point
For always
socials.
supporting my dreams.
You can type in commands. Will tell
Which
you.
reminds me,
I'm pretty sure it's
I had a
exclamation
lot
point
that haven't
socials.
come true yet.
I have everything on that list there. And we just post clips and highlights and all that fun jazz all over there. But we'll still be here. This is kind of tonight was just more really a bonus stream, so we really had nothing going on. I was kind of mind boggled, honestly. I mean, even I don't know. I'm pretty mind boggled.
That's my new dream.
I will say you guys threw me off in a good way.
Sounds like a
Okay,
beautiful one.
threw me off.
I can't wait to hear more about the adventures of Karina, the explorer.
And yes, we do have Pokemon plushies, but it's up there. So for those that can't see, they're way in the corner. I don't have
It's time for us
Sylveon.
to go, Ramco.
I
We still have
have.
some unfinished business to attend to before we can begin our
I
expedition.
don't have Eevee. I don't have Sylveon. I think I have everybody else. I think I picked mostly the trio. I do have my favorite bird Pokemon up here. So, favorite Pokemon's up there. But anyways, I greatly appreciate you guys. Sylveon, please go get some sleep. I'm going to put you on Hypnosis. Hypnosis, is it Spore? Is it Spore puts you to sleep?
He's someone who's always had my back. One of my best friends.
Sleep Powder.
Finally, a straight
Another one.
answer. I was hoping you'd help us right now. Yep, it's all settled. Thanks, Trulay.
Yay! Alright, I'm not going Etern. Fuck that. Mount Gala. Can we buy stuff here? Or they're all like the same armor about, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Holy shit, man.
Welcome.
Yeah, it's.
Welcome.
I'm pretty sure it's. Yeah, it's social media. See, my memory is. I haven't. I gotta update this shit.
We're having a special.
Oh, they got new armor. Oh, they got armor. Yes, they got some fucking armor.
Is this to your
Okay.
liking? Thanks.
All right, so we got that.
Is this to your liking? Thanks.
But yes,
Is this to your liking? Thanks.
all right, night. Off to Mimi's land. All right, have a good night. Thank you. Hey, thank you for joining us. I really greatly appreciate it. You have made my night. If I don't see you again, I hope to see you soon. Hope you have a good one. Take
Is this
care.
to your liking?
We just kind of just dick around mainly, so it's not a big deal. It's
Thanks.
I love you enjoying me some other game. Who knows? I'll play some other game. I don't know. I'll play something completely random. Who knows? That was. You know, this is something that not ever. I wanna make a controversial take. This is what TikTok will never have.
One step closer to becoming a true
Ever.
soul guard.
I know there are some spaces there. Yes, I agree with that. TikTok's never gonna get anything like this. I don't know how I explain it. The love is very different. I'm still gonna stand by my take of the community on Twitch is so much better than TikTok. I don't care what anyone says. People say I'm wrong, then of course they're not educated. Well, not in a bad way, but they're not educated, like they don't see from the other side's perspective. That's my take. It's very bold, but... should have took this quest before. Could have got... we could have wiped out some more of those... Yeah, you guys are awesome. It's kind of funny because people get scared of my link. I don't blame people for being scared of my link. I really don't blame you guys. It is a link tree, technically. But, like, it was a product I bought a while back because it had a physical card on me. I was like, you know what? I'm going to use this site to my advantage. I don't care. If it's a link, I could just post it, and it works the same way. I just have the physical card made for QR code-wise. Because I always hated the concept of just sending you the link, and then you just go in. You could just scan it for a QR code. But... man. Let's see here. We're gonna... Sheep broccoli? The fuck? What are you combining broccoli with sheep now? What kind of fucking pronunciation's that? Man. This is already, like, a great year. For all of us. Alright. You know, it's kind of nice, though. We all get to dick around and whatnot. Or whatnot, so... I don't even know where I don't even know where I'm just mind boggled. I was just tending to be really quiet for most of the time. Like, I don't even know where I was supposed to go. Like, honestly, I don't even know, like, what am I supposed to do, you know? Alright. So, basically... You got so many side quests, honestly. I love how this game just gives Moogle a status effect. Just make it reference its own game. Alright, so we need to fight... What we gotta fight? Rabbits or some shit? Where is it? Oh, I forgot we gotta activate these. Ugh. This is gonna be annoying. Yeah, even like the other thing too is I tend to be really quiet most of the time. All because I just like to enjoy... I don't know, I'm usually quiet. I've been mostly quiet when I was a kid. So, it just usually I don't really speak on my own opinions and shit, you know? But, you know, that's just the way things are, you know? But, you know, unlike, you know, some people... I wished a lot of us were, as empathetic, I would say. Like, I know some of you guys are, and that's totally understandable. But I wish people could do better for themselves. Because at the end of the day, I wish everybody to do better. You know, but at the end of, and also, you know, like, I don't want to get all fucking old man over here. Seriously, I'm already old as it is. As much as I'm a man-child. Alright, let's check out quests real quick. So we need to go... So people... Okay, hold on. We gotta go to the Eerie Passage, so no. What was the one we gotta look for? Near the old windmill. Needlebeaks. We got, oh, see, this is what happens when you take too many quests. So we gotta find, okay, hold on. Let's break this down. So let's do Needlebeaks. So let's look for Needlebeaks. Okay, I don't care about any of these bosses. I'm just looking for a particular one. Let me see what I'm looking for. I am looking for Needlebeaks. Where are you? I probably went past it. Oh, there you go, Needlebeak. Okay. Char Passage, Eerie Passage, and Fallow Step. Okay. Okay, so that's that one. Don't we need something else, too, that we can take out? It's not the sheep broccolis. Oh, Great Rabbit. Okay, it was this one. Great Rabbites. Okay. So we're gonna take out, what, 8 of them? Yeah, that's gonna be good. I mean, we do have to go off pretty soon, unfortunately. There we go, level 45. And we got... Oh, brought it flying away! Is it? Did it count? Yeah, okay, so we need 8, okay. So we got 3 out of 8, so we just need 5. Those are prickles. So we don't need him. I don't know, this game is great. I mean, I think for a lot of you guys, if anyone wants to play an RPG, I definitely recommend this game. I do like this game. At least the class variety is there, you know. It's like a Final Fantasy game. You know, what's funny too is I didn't even start doing any of the classes until I was maybe as soon as I got the last relic, last item for it. So I just said fuck it, and I wanted to see what varieties can I go with and unlock some abilities along with it. Because right now, what I'm seeing, when it comes to a bit moves wise, at least I have more moves to work with, so I can at least do that. Like I can actually set like what he can do for the class. Nullified damage for the ally. Alright, let's I want to make Palomina the backup healer. Darkness, Cyclone, Thunderbolt, Moon Slice, Moon Rend. She could be more of our, like, backup healer. Yeah, but now the other thing that we gotta worry about is we do have a lot of ability vessels, but we don't have enough that we want. Okay, hold on. Ooh, a Niccolo coin. I'll take that. Silo signs.
Looks like
What
I'm
we
in
got?
luck, huh?
Extra Lucor. Love this.
Resonate.
There we go.
I can handle this alone. Got your back. Got it.
We've got quite a lot of lucre. There's no need to be so frugal.
There we go. Alright, now we can go back to Long Run.
Where to next?
I should probably really do these quests, honestly. As much as I like side quests, but when you get too many, it becomes a problem. Because you're kind of like, I don't want this many quests on me. I want to get as much rewards as I can.
Oh, hello.
I'm one step closer to becoming a true soul guard.
Ooh, we got the Goddess's Scales? What is this? This item reset a character's plot progression. Oh, that's it. Yay, time to fly. All right, now where we go. So let's go to Eerie Passage. So anywhere in here, I guess. Oh yeah, I also forgot we can get more elemental points now because we have all the elements now.
Thanks for the pick-me-up.
Alright, let's go to my side quests. Alright, okay, people called... The people of Long Run have unsettled legend about a monster called Grave Piscus.
Let's go.
So we gotta fight a monster.
Got some syrup. Go faster. This feels great.
Oh, it's way over there. Yeah, I don't want to deal with them right now.
Thanks, little one. We owe you.
Don't let it get away.
We might get some use out of this.
Let's go. Go faster.
Okay.
This feels great. See you later.
Meet again.
Help us out. Come forth. Thanks for the pick-me-up.
What the fuck's the bubbles? Oh, is it over there?
Let's go. This feels great. Grizzly. See you
We're
later.
in your debt.
Help us out.
There we go.
Grant me power. I'm brimming with power. Help us out. Thanks for the pick-me-up.
All right, let's go. Keep moving. Keep moving.
This feels great. See you
We will
later.
meet again.
And off we go.
A mole bear. Dude, what the hell? Where are we looking for? All right, so no.
See you later. Go faster. This feels great. See you
We're
later.
in your debt.
Easy. You're mine. Take this.
Don't let victory go to your head.
And off we go.
So I need another needle beak. Okay.
This
51.
feels great. Go faster. This feels great. Thanks,
We
little
will
one.
meet again.
We owe you.
Let's just get this over with.
Next.
Try out.
I've saved up quite a bit of lucre. Time for some new gear. Grant me
There we go.
Thanks for the pick pick-me-up.
Yay, a fire one! Come on, guys.
Help us out!
Alright. Back to long run.
Thanks for the pick-me-up.
Yeah, we should kind of call it pretty soon. Alright.
Oh. I'm one step closer to becoming a true soul guard.
Okay. We got that there. Alright, go to Chica and Rita Harbor. Man, this flamey thing beats everything else, I'm telling you. Alright, Rita Harbor. So Rita Harbor is... That's regular shrine. Oh, it's this way, I forgot. Okay, so we're going to... Yeah, we're gonna go to that. Let's see here. Okay, we gotta go this way. Yeah, say to my face, say you love me! Okay, long run. This is so much more convenient than Vuskov. Vuskov was so annoying to kind of do sometimes.
Hey.
Helping out people in need can be so rewarding.
Ooh, a spirit serum. Alright, you know what? We're gonna call it a night, you guys. I do gotta get up a little bit earlier than usual. Sadly. Alright, well, I want to give you guys a bunch of thanks real quick, too, as well. Hold on, let's save. We're on Chapter 7. Alright, so I want to thank a lot of you guys here real quick before we go. So, once again, thank you, Tipster, for the lovely raid of 8. I greatly appreciate it. You didn't have to do that. That embarrassed me there. Mystical Death, thank you for the resub, the chat as well. Tipster for the chat. Sylvian Aesthetic, thank you for the fall and the chats as well. I greatly appreciate it that you guys get to stick around. Even just for a little bit, I greatly appreciate it. And all you guys that joined in as well. I can't name everybody else here, but I really, really appreciate it. Oh, there you go. Strode's, Mystical Death. But it's great. You guys are awesome. I love you all. I will talk to you guys on Friday. I'll see you guys there next time. We're going to continue some more Visions of Mana. Hopefully we can finish this in the next couple streams before Tales of Grace's F comes out for the 17th. So that'll be pretty amazing. I get to play it. I think it's the 17th, I think. Let me make sure that my date is accurate and not be being stupid. Let me check before I get to be a dum-dum. There we go. Yes, it is 8 days, so I think it's January 17th. So we should finish by, hopefully we can finish by Tuesday the 14th. I hope we can finish then, because that'll be awesome. And I'll do like a quick stream or something. But I greatly appreciate you guys. I love you all. I hope to see you guys in the next one. We'll be back here on Friday, same time, 6 o'clock. I love you all. I hope you guys have a good one. Thank you, Tipster, once again, for the raid. I was not expecting that. But I hope you have a good one. Take care. Ciao. Have a great one.